Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. We made it to Friday. I'm here with a new book. It was donated by Catherine Linville. This is called Sharing a Smile. The words are by Nikki Kramer and the pictures are by Ashley Evans. I'm dedicating this reading to Karen Bryan. She was a huge mask maker when COVID first happened. She was sewing masks. I have bought quite a few masks from her. And this book just reminded me of her, so I'm dedicating this book to her. It's called Sharing a Smile. The world was changing. Everyone was wearing masks. It wasn't just nurses and doctors, firefighters or superheroes anymore. We all have to wear masks to keep everyone safe, Sophie's grandpa explained. Just like the Hara family down the street. Remember, Sophie? They have always worn masks whenever they go outside. Mr. Landon is wearing a mask now, working in his garden. Sophie remembered how she usually helped Mr. Landon water his flowers. Would she need to wear a mask to help him now? The mail carrier, Sammy, too, her grandpa said. Sophie watched Sammy walk by. She thought about putting on a mask to go outside to get the letters. Sammy waved to her like always, but Sophie couldn't see Sammy's smile. Sophie peeked outside and saw Miss Diaz wearing a mask while she admired the butterflies. Jacob and Abigail wore them while they were riding their bikes. Sophie thought about what fun it could be to ride her bike with them. They looked across the street to Jenny's house. Is Jenny wearing one too? Sophie asked. Sophie waved at Jenny. Jenny waved back. Jenny looks scared, Sophie said to Grandpa. Maybe she is, Grandpa said. It can be hard to be brave when things change. That's why we need our friends to help us. That gave Sophie an idea. Are you ready to put your mask on and go out, Sophie? Grandpa asked. Not yet, Sophie said, but I have a plan. With her grandpa's help, she went to work. Sophie sketched and Grandpa sewed. They worked all day and stayed up late getting every detail right. The next morning, it was time to surprise their friends with the gifts they had made. Now I'm ready, Sophie said. She and Grandpa put on their masks and stepped outside. Sophie and Grandpa walked around the neighborhood sharing their gifts. Flowers for Mr. Landon, because he liked working in his garden. For Miss Diaz, a butterfly parade. So they made masks for everyone, depending on what their hobby was. Mr. Landon liked working in his flower garden, so they made a flower mask for him, the butterfly mask for Miss Diaz, bike wheels for Jacob and Abigail because they liked riding their bikes. They handed out purple ones, pink ones, yellow and green, masks that matched everyone's personality. A paintbrush for Mr. Hara, a football for Mrs. Hara, and of course polka dots for Kiku. And one covered in musical notes, perfect for the mail carrier Sammy. Finally, they got to Jenny's house. Sophie held up the mask they'd made for Jenny, a lion, to help her be brave. She knew Jenny couldn't see her smile, but Jenny still smiled back. The whole neighborhood smiled back. And they're all wearing their new masks. Even the lion has a mask on. So I hope you enjoyed sharing a smile. I hope you have a great Friday and a great weekend. I'll be back here on Monday. Bye, guys.